What's the deal, y'all, man? Blameitonchriss here, back with another video, man. Today, man, I'm watching this Vlad TV interview, man, about Boosie and Vlad talking about, rappers are not rapping about what they live in nowadays. And I completely agree. Man, I'm seeing a lot of rappers who walking around with gold chains. They live in lavish lifestyle. But, bro, you don't rap how you live. You know what I'm saying? Or if you did, bro, you don't live that life no more. You know what I'm saying? Or you're telling fake stories about how you telling fake stories. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a problem that we have now today in the rap community. Tell your real life story. We don't want to hear about something that you imagine. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a problem. But we gonna get into it. I just want y'all to hear the Vlad TV interview, and then let me know what y'all think in the comments, and we're gonna chop it up at the end.
We talked about this, about how you don't like how your son raps about gangster shit when he hasn't been involved in any gangster shit. Michael Irvin recently went on TV and talked about his son, Tarantino, lying in his raps. He said, "You grew up in a gated community your whole life."
Who, Michael Irvin's son?
Yeah.
He rap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Michael Irvin was basically clowning him on national television, saying, "Cut that shit out.
Yeah.
You live in a gated community."
Yeah.
I live in a gated community.
Yeah.
It's the softest place on earth. You can't, there's no type of beef. There's no type of animosity. Strangers can't roll up in there. If you grew up in a gated community, you can't rap none of that shit.
Right.
Is your son still rapping that shit?
Yeah. But he a little different than Mike Irvin's son because...
Point right there. Bro, if you live in a gated community, and I'm not trying to take away from things you might have seen, but if you live in a gated community and you haven't lived a trench life, don't rap about a trench life, because you're selling us a fake lifestyle. And when you start rapping about it, you're not really going to be able to portray it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be pulling up in people's hoods, or you pulling up in a place that may look like the hood, and you're not even from there. He about to talk about Michael Irvin's son, Tarantino. It's like, Brody, bro, you from the suburbs, but you going to a place that look like the hood, but you live in the suburbs. Come on, bro. You can't be doing stuff like that, bro.
My son seen all this.
He's seen it.
Yeah, he didn't live it, but he's seen it. I mean, everybody he was raised around was like, it's a difference from Michael Irvin's son and Boosie's son.
Yeah, fair enough.
And plus, when I went to prison, he was back in the trenches.
Your son?
Yeah.
Oh, because you lost your house.
Yeah. He had to go stay back with his mom. But I hate my son rapping about all that, because the women love him. He supposed to be rapping for the women. I always tell him that the women, they want money.
When it comes to music, it takes you a long time to find your voice, I feel, as an artist. It takes a while. Whenever you hear someone's early work, the way Pac was rapping when he died was not how he sounded with Digital Underground. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like that's partly because of, just on a different note, it's probably because of the studio, studio quality. I know a lot of people who I'm like, yo, you going to your homie's studio in your garage, bro. Instead, you could spend a couple extra 150 if you saved up and spend an extra 150, bro. You would go to a better studio, you would have better quality. But people be so cheap, and they want to go to this and this cheap person over here, this cheaper. Nah, bro, go spend that budget, bro, so you sound better. You get a better engineer, produce better. Bro, you would sound better. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what he's saying. He about to talk about Tupac, but bro, for artists, bro, go invest. You can't invest in cheap shit. Invest in quality. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. And that's a problem that a lot of artists have today. Quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
He was wearing a dashiki and, you know what I'm saying, like a little hat, and, he was, it takes you a while as an artist to figure out your groove and what you're really about. So your son doing this shit now because he's seeing you do it. So, but after a while, he gonna see what works and what doesn't. And I think that, like,
I mean, the music is good. I just don't like the message.
I mean, I'll say it like this. Like, I remember we have this interview that I didn't do myself, but someone sent it to me that we put up with Nipsey Hussle, and he said that when you look at all the great songs that come out of any genre, there's always one thing in common with all these songs, and that is honesty. There's an air of truth of who that person is in all of those songs, which is what resonates with the audience.
It's a benefit of not knowing. You just raw. Whatever you are, you bring it to your art, and then you start learning shit, and you gotta figure out how to keep the rawness in it. From learning all these ways to be more effective, you gotta learn how to not let the raw material get filtered out. And then from all these rules, you realize that's only one rule. That's why they say you learn the rules so you know how to break them, because you realize what's really important, and it's a golden rule. And if you don't break the golden rule, all the other shit people will forgive and accept, long as you don't break the golden rule in the art, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, tell the truth. You know what I mean? Draw from your experience. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
You rarely hear a song of some shit that's totally made up that has nothing to do with the person or whatever else.
Right.
I mean, those songs could do okay, but the really timeless songs is like, that's someone really opening up their heart and letting people know what's really going through. So with your son, yeah.
Man, I'm so glad that he brought and pieced in a Nipsey Hussle interview into this, right? Because he is he's just so great for a person saying, tell the truth, bro. Tell the truth, man. Be about who you are. You don't gotta be like everybody else, man. Talk about what you living on a day-to-day, bro. That's gonna give you more longevity instead of you just rapping about something that you're not living. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like also, right? If you rapping about gangbang life, rap about gangbang life. That's cool. I have nothing against that. But bro, if you're not a gangbanger and you're rapping about gangbang life, bro, that's disrespectful to the gangbangers. In a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, they're going through that every single day, and you over here mimicking that, and that's not what you are. That's not who you are. That's not what you're living. So I just feel like rappers need to tell the truth. And even with rappers who are already on, it's like, yo, I know rappers who are straight goofballs. You're a goofball. Like, literally a goofball. When people look at you, your audience, it doesn't look at you as that guy. They don't. But you're in your music videos with guns. For what? For what? What credits do you get for that? You don't get any credits for that, bro. Who are you? So we got to think about stuff like that, man. Like, be positive, bro. We got kids are looking at y'all, bro. Kids are looking at y'all, bro. So I'm so glad that he brought Nipsey Hussle in to say, like, bro, tell the truth, man. And Vlad also bringing in a point, right? Bro, you're gonna make it farther if you just tell the truth. Just tell the truth, man. Your music's gonna go farther if they feel like you're being authentic rather than just lying. Stop being a liar. Be honest. If your mama grew up and you had struggles with your mama, talk about that. If your dad wasn't there, talk about that. But if you're not a person that was around guns, don't talk about that. Stop talking about popping somebody. You're not. Stop it. That's not beneficial to you or beneficial to the youth out here, bro. It's really not, bro. I'm just spitting straight facts, bro. Because I'm so tired of that, bro. Especially in the black community, bro, we only hurt ourselves with that, bro. We really do. We really, really do. So that's what I wanted to say about that. And I think, I respect Boosie for saying, like, hey, man, I don't respect that my son is doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand. He said, hey, when I wasn't there, he did go back to the trenches. So I also understand that point right there, right? Hey, if I wasn't there, some people see that stuff. Like, bro, I'm from LA. In more particular, Long Beach, right? Bro, I've seen certain things. I know people who do certain things, but at the same time, that's not the life that I'm living. That doesn't mean I have to rap about that, bro. I can rap about something completely different. You know what I'm saying? There's black people, bro. It's a lot of us who struggle, but you don't have to rap about guns and violence if that's not the life that you're living, bro. That's all I gotta say about that, bro. At the end of the day, man, hey, Blameitonchriss out. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Let me know what you think about what Boosie said, Vlad said, man. And make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, man. We out.
Everybody.